Hey, what's up, guys? It's Online Money 24/7, and today we're going to be talking about how to deal with AliExpress shipping times for Shopify dropshipping. So, this is how to deal with those really long shipping times that AliExpress can give you sometimes when you're shipping your products from China to your customers all around the world. So, the first thing is the shipping method. So, for the best shipping method, you want to be choosing e-packet for when you are shipping your orders to United States customers or wherever else e-packet is available, because e-packet is not just available for the US, although the US is predominantly where e-packet is used. It is also available to some other countries, although it is not available to most other countries. So, whenever you have it available, definitely use e-packet. But if e-packet is not available, if you're shipping to maybe it's New Zealand or something like that where e-packet's not available. Now, for all I know, e-packet is available in New Zealand. I'm just using this as an example. Let's say you're shipping it to Zimbabwe or something like that, some random country around the world, and it doesn't have e-packet. Well, the next best thing you can do, if it's not United States, is to look at the estimated delivery time. For the estimated delivery time, pick the shortest one that is also within a reasonable shipping cost, because you don't want to be paying $20, $40 in shipping, because there are options. If you were to scroll down here on the shipping method selection on AliExpress, there are some like DHL ones that are like $20 or $40 or $30 to ship your package. At that point, you'd be losing money. So definitely don't do one that's going to cost you more than what you make off of it. But e-packet's pretty cheap, so it's definitely worth doing that for your customers. But if you're shipping it with another shipping method because e-packet's not available, just be sure to pick the lowest delivery time for the most cost effective. And if it has tracking, that would be awesome too. But sometimes for certain countries and for certain products, it isn't available to have tracking for a good price. So find what's reasonable, that has available tracking, a reasonable price, and the faster delivery time, which every single time for the US is going to be your e-packet. That's going to be the best option. But sometimes for other countries, it's not available to do that. So you have to pick the next best thing. Now, for your product pages, this is something you want to lay out in your descriptions and stuff like that. So let's say you have a chakra bracelet, right? Be sure to put there in the description, please allow 2 to 3 weeks for delivery. Now, granted, most people will probably not read this, but it is good to have it on your website just in case for those people looking through the descriptions, they can at least get an idea of how long it'll take to deliver and get to them. So it definitely put that. Don't say that it's coming from China. What you could do if you want is explain that it's shipping from your warehouse. If you have not an exclamation point, if you have an explanation section, that's where you could put that it's shipping from your warehouse, but don't say that it's coming from China. Don't say that at all, because that's just gonna freak some people out. Like, oh God, it's Chinese products. Like, I would just, people expect things that are made in China. People expect all these products to be made in China, but they don't want to know that it's coming directly from China. So don't say that, but explain it's just shipping from a warehouse, because that people understand that people ship from warehouses all around the world. So that's the easiest way to explain it. Now, when you're dealing with customers that get mad at the shipping times, because this will happen time and time again, because a lot of people are like, where the heck's my product? I've been waiting. What the heck's going on? And they're going to be very concerned in emails that they send you. You're going to be popping up with these all the time. And you definitely do want to respond to these angry customers, because you don't want a bunch of people doing chargebacks, which I'll get into in the next slide, but you definitely want to reply to these customers, because you're going to get the angry emails about shipping times or the package is not arriving. And that's because they expect those Amazon delivery times. That's what they're used to. And they're not going to be getting that from your store, because you can say you're a small store, it's shipping from a warehouse, all that kind of stuff. Explain the shipping times from your warehouse. They can if you at least respond to them, it'll console them a little bit and be like, oh, okay, it's fine, I'll just wait, it's not a big deal. But when people don't hear anything back from you, that's when they start kind of like freaking out, as if they got scammed. So if they hear back from you pretty quick, then they'll be like, okay, yeah, that's fine, I'll wait. They at least want to hear back from you. So send them an email, send them another one back like, hey, still waiting on the product, or whatever. It takes you like less than 5 minutes out of your day to reply to some of these emails. It's like sending a text message out. I mean, it's really easy with phone app or with email apps on your phone. You just get the notification, send a little message to them. It's not a big deal. It's much better to respond to your customers because and even if they want another product, send them another one. That's another reason why I have this bullet point on there is send them another product if they did not get it, because it doesn't cost you that much money. A lot of these products from AliExpress are like a few dollars. Like you lose a couple bucks, but that's way cheaper if they're okay with waiting for another one to come than chargebacks and refunds. This is the biggest issue that you're going to have to deal with. Luckily, I had less than 2% of my customers ever do chargebacks and refunds. So I got pretty lucky, honestly. My friends in the dropshipping business have ran into more chargebacks and refunds than I ever have. And so to where theirs was over 2%. And the reason why that matters is because what Shopify will do is withhold a percent of your earnings. It could be anywhere from 75% or not 75% of your total earnings. It's like you get 75% of your earnings and they withhold 25%, or they withhold like 10% because they know that you're drop shipping and stuff like that. And they know that like the delivery times are longer. So they want to make sure you're not scamming customers. So Shopify will probably do that to your store. So just keep that in mind, is you want to avoid getting over the 2% chargeback and refund rate. Because once it goes over that, Shopify has to put that guard on you, kind of. It's like a protection against scamming and stuff like that. So I never had over 2% chargebacks and stuff like that, but I got lucky, honestly, with a lot of my stores. So just be mindful, and that some customers may submit a chargeback. Now, if you're wondering what a chargeback is, because I didn't really explain that, what a chargeback is when someone orders something online and they contact their credit card company or debit card or bank account or whatnot, and they're like, hey, this person never gave me my product. It's a scam. I want my money back. And then the credit card company will then do a charge to you. They'll charge you $15 and they take your money back. So it's like an extra ding of $15 on top of the money. So it's like a $15 surcharge on top of the money that they're then taking back from you that they paid you initially for the product, and you lose the product. So it's a triple whammy right there, and it sucks. Luckily, I only had a couple of them because they are the worst. So that's why you want to be responding to your customers, because when you respond to your customers, less chargeback rate. That's what I noticed a lot. People just want to hear back from you, and then you'll get a lot lower chargeback rate. And you don't want chargebacks. They're not fun. Refunds as well. Especially now, when I say refunds, it's a little different because some people through PayPal will try to do a refund, and PayPal is a lot better of a process than credit card companies. PayPal does not charge you for it. They just send the money back. Luckily for me, all the times that people requested the refunds on PayPal, they forgot about it. I think except for maybe one of them out of like 4 different times. So I kept the money out of all those times because I think people just got the product a couple weeks later or whatever. And then I kept the money through PayPal. So that is a lot better of a system, but you're still going to have to deal with chargebacks from credit card companies or debit card companies, stuff like that. So, and what I say here with trying to wait it out, with the PayPal ones, you want to wait them out because the customer might actually get their product and then forget about it. And then you keep all your money from the transaction. And that's the best case scenario, of course. You don't want to be losing money because you already bought the product for them. So you'd be losing double, you'd be losing the product money, which is not that much usually for the product from AliExpress, but you don't want to be losing your money. So be in contact with the buyers depending on their communication levels, just to try and make them happy. That's the best advice I have for you guys with the shipping times. So guys, if you have not started your Shopify store yet, I do actually have a 14-day free trial linked down in the description box below. If you want to support the channel, you go ahead and click that link. Subscribe to the dang channel as well. What the heck are you doing if you have not subscribed yet? You get notified for future videos, uploads, and all of that good stuff. Leave a like, comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. So I will see you in the next one. Peace out.